Alright. I've been putting off more Spellcraft for a while, but it's time to finally do it. Get more progress in Spellcraft, Aspects of Valor, and we're gonna cheat like freaking crazy. Because this game is not very well balanced. So that's gonna be it for this evening. Streaming at a weird time, so I'm guessing not a lot of people are gonna tune in. We'll see. Oh, right. I have a timer somewhere that I should absolutely throw up on this stream. Yes, because it's important to know how long Spellcraft Aspects of Valor is taking. Also, it's a little out of alignment here, so let's move it so we can see it. There we go. Excellent. We're kind of winging it on the timer just to get a general idea. But it's 7 hours and 30 minutes. We're going to start at. It's approximate. It's exactly correct, actually. No one knows any better. Anyway. So, Fred Butts. So let's get started. Let's do it. Let's play some Spellcraft Aspects of Valor. Cheat 6, I think, is our last save since we started cheating. Talk to the mentor and find out what we have to do. Simulacrums await you. Defeat them and we will proceed. Okay, so we need to go to the Realms of Magic. I think I actually did all the setup stuff before I got started, or before I wrapped up last time, so I'd be ready to roll this time. One more thing I need to do, I need to load my cheats, load up the spell car. The memory is not initialized yet. Let's start with the most obnoxious, which is water. It also has the best music. Hopefully this is correct. Yes. Yes, our health is not going to decrease now. No matter what we do, no matter how poisoned we get. Oh, they generated us fast enough that we died. We'll just kill ourselves off. And we'll make our health higher next time. Change this to like 250. Or like 200. Yes, he tells us that we're dead, and that we failed, and that we're awful. And he's not going to resurrect us, despite the fact that we're necessary to, like, save the world. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. What's going on here? Let's end this. I think these guys will kill me as quickly as I can walk over here. The way it updates the health in memory, it actually takes a little bit of time to update. So we need to set our health to a number that's not going to get reduced below the bite threshold after a single after any single hit. Let's go back to water. Our health is 300 right now, which means that it's 44 in the first bite. So we're going to set that to, like, let's try 200. That way, if our health goes back up, we won't actually, actually, you know what? Maybe we can set this to a word size, and we'll set it to, like, 500 and freeze it. Actually, let's save this table as well. Oops, that's not the save I wanted. Spellcar, vroom vroom. Alright. Let's go. Oh yeah, okay, we're totally invincible from these guys. fight them off. They poison us. But we're not susceptible to that anymore now that our health is above the limit where it drains. You can see it kind of trying to generate us down pretty aggressively there. But after a single frame tick or a memory update, it goes back. So it looks like this is only polling to memory once every few frames. It's not polling actively. So let's see what we get. Oh, do we have to cast like a map spell or something? I seem to remember this from last time. Water Breath, Cure Poison, Star Heal, Magic Wings. We want to turn into fire. We don't want Steam, Vapor, or Remove Vapor. We can conjure Orcs and Undead. We have no totems. We have some attacks. We have some defense spells. Oh! We've got the spells because we've researched them. We cast them already once. Got it. You don't have to cast them every time. That's a nice concession that they made. Oh, that's a hot beat. Listen to that. I actually realized I forgot to set something here. So let's save this. Spellcar goes vroom vroom. We're gonna save that, and we're actually gonna quit because I need to load my MIDI control first. Otherwise, the MIDI sound is gonna be way too loud, and we won't get to hear the excellent sound effects that we're gonna use in game. In case you can't tell, it's been a while since I've been doing this, so. Just a button check. That was an extended button check, as they say. Whoops. Don't go over there. I guess we'll do air. Air is good. We'll load our table of memory locations. Load up the spell car. Freeze health at 500. We're going to freeze our Dispel and Dragon Flame spells as well. Now what's odd here is it's this one. That should be... Yeah, so we can just spam that spell anytime we need to. It's not a very good spell, though. It doesn't do very much damage against these air enemies. I don't give a shit about it at all. So, but this spell is the spell that we're going to use a lot here. Because the spell has a chance of killing illusory enemies instantly. And also summoned enemies, I believe. It's like the only spell that's worthwhile, that's really worth using. I think also you can... I think you can cast Dispel on these barriers. Well, you might not be able to. Not certain. But we want to use the map because we're going to try to find... Oh, it's a storm. I think that storm would normally kill us or harm us directly if we weren't invincible right now. Alright, let's figure out where we need to go. There's treasures hidden everywhere, so we kind of need to find that. Yeah, we're just going to cast this Dispel spell. It seems to just have a chance of automatically killing most enemies. Looks like there's some treasure over here. We really want to find the big treasure boxes because those are the ones that might unlock stereotypes on the main map. Which is really the point of this game at this point, is to unlock all the stereotypes and see what they're all about. Last game, we unlocked the Japanese geisha stereotype and the Soviet officer who doesn't understand capitalism stereotype. Two pretty important characters. sorry, former Soviet. Former Soviet. This game was released at a time when the Soviet Union had actually just collapsed. It's like they summoned like a lightning cloud or something. So this is really effective against these like smaller enemies. You can't use it on the bosses though. You have to kill the bosses with your sword. But you'll notice the enemy wizard is summoning these ghosts at a rate like basically as fast as we can kill them, and he's barely losing any health, and it instantly regenerates. Normally we would be spending our health to cast the Dispel spell, which is far cheaper than summoning spells, and we would be out of life by now. We'd be dead several times over. But the enemy spellcaster does not have a limit on the number of spells he can cast, and he does not have a... He has, until you start fighting him in melee, he has insane health regeneration. So he can cast infinite spells, essentially. So we're just going to dispel all of his minions that he summons using our infinite dispel spells and our infinite health. He's also created a... he's used an earth spell, which is the prohibited domain for aircasters. He's also using water and fire spells pretty frequently here. Yeah, so we're just going to dispel everything. Okay. There's another... Oh, here he is! Here he is! Let's get him! Look at all those spells he's throwing. We don't care, though. Yeah, we got him. Oh, we got him good. So that'll stop the enemies spawning now that the simulacrum is dead. And this guy kind of reminds me of the trainer in Three Ninjas Kick Back, the Sega CD, where your trainer is just trying to kill you. He shows up and throws knives at you and shit throughout all the different stages. He's just generally a jerk. I keep thinking it's Pat Moriarty, but it's not. It's the other guy who isn't Pat Moriarty, whose name I forget. What do we got? We've got a treasure in the middle island, and then we've got 3 treasures along the left. So let's go up to the middle island first. It's also probably be the most dangerous because there's an enemy up here, and they could push us off the ledge. That would be pretty disastrous. So we'll try to dispel him quick before he gets to us. Oh yeah, that was the last enemy. Excellent. So now we can go around and cover the treasure at our leisure. One of the things to watch out for in this game is that when you play with a mouse, the pathing is incredibly bad, and there's instant death. All of these like little gaps in the clouds are instant death pits, basically. So playing with a mouse is an exercise in frustration, because you either have to click very close to your character and hope they walk in the correct line, or you have to allow it to path, and it does not path around pits. So you will die constantly and instantly. And even our infinite health can't save us from instant death pits. Just careful maneuvering. Okay, there we go. We got that one. Okay, that pink dot flashing is the dead wizard, so we don't have to worry about that. air is one of the harder domains as well, so it's good luck that we did this first and did it correctly. We've completed it now, so now we can go back home. We get some mushrooms, some fish hooks and tiny hammers and magnets, all good treasures. Inside a chest, you find 1 air feather and a golden pomegranate. That's 1 simulacrum down and 3 to go. I suggest you proceed apace. The Lord Wizards may return to their domain any time now. We're going to go to our workshop and save. No, not to Terra. We haven't unlocked anything new in Terra yet. Oh, right. I need to the Circle of Stones. We need to adjust this volume. I loaded up the MIDI control and never adjusted the volume for it. We should just crank this up a little bit in general. So now it should be kind of balanced. All right. Okay, let's see here. My workshop. Save game. We want to save our game. Cheat 7. Play. Okay. What is an air feather? I wonder what an air feather is. Is it an item that we got for this? Is there one of these that we have only one of? No. Huh. We have an air feather. Oh, maybe we trade this to someone on Terra for additional information. Let's go talk to the people of Terra. Talk to the druid. I've been trying to use that magic word I found for you. All it does is give me a headache like Bard's Tale 4. I think I'll leave magic to you professionals. Salem, Massachusetts. Talk to Selena. I'm getting a strange sensation from you. You have been, or soon will be touched by death. But you will defy death and return to the living. Ugh, I hate these premonitions that sometimes come to me. It must be my witchy heritage. Listen to me. If death does touch you, you'd better come back or I'll be very angry with you. Okay, she doesn't have anything to say. Greetings, Robert. My name is Chen Xiong. I have come after being contacted by your mentor all the way from Beijing to offer my assistance. The mysteries of the greatest in... okay, let's talk to Chinese archaeologists. The information I have gleaned from the Scroll of Thoth will help you increase your magical skills. To fully utilize your powers, you must be able to visualize the domains you entered. There is a spell you need. Go to the domain of death to find a chest. We'll give you information about a spell that reveals a magic map. There'll be other treasure as well. If you need more guidance, come back to see me. We've done all of that already. Howdy, friend. My name is Hendrix. Jack Hendrix. I helped dig up some of these critters, and now I'm digging up other things. Maybe I can find something you need. It's American Down Under Dan. Alright, let's see. Talk to the paleontologist. Okay, he talks about the English paleontologist in Pompeii. These are... yeah, okay, so it says... I found an ancient Toltec inscription on a pyramid. Perhaps you can decipher it. It reads, to 2 add 5, then 8, then 11. Passion heats the blood. The rest of the inscription is gone. I believe it refers to some weapon of the Fire College. So that would give us a Hint to a spell. Machu Picchu, Peru. Is this new? Oh, no. This is, this is the other stereotype we unlocked. The mystical shaman. At last, the traveler between worlds my spirits have spoken of has arrived. I traveled here from my home in the cliffs to meet you. Hail, traveler, and know that my spirits journey of discovery. Ah, you have the air feather. My spirits thank you. This is the guy who needed it. The spirits whisper that the second rank magic word of the Air College is Breeza. My favorite Dragon Ball villain. It should serve you well. You should know that many aspects used for one spell can be used for other spells. For instance, 4 aspects you have already assembled can also be used for second level spells of the Mind College. Those aspects are Mad Dreams, Benefice of Nature, Third Eye, and Aegis. Too bad we don't have the the second level mind spell word. Mount Fuji, Japan. Welcome, Magician-san. My humble house is yours for your stay. I am called Lotus Flower in your language. I am a geisha, as you know. Kind, and it is my plea. Amuse you with songs and stories. I believe this is because we have some memory addresses frozen. Let's undo that. Talk to geisha. She doesn't even have a name. Geisha. Are there any sights as beautiful as Fujiyama in the domains you visit, Magician-san? I so love the beautiful mountain. Very good. Giza, Egypt, the greedy Arab. My associates, lazy dogs that they are still en route with the tablet. I expect them any time now. Guess we'll need to talk to him later. Transylvania, Romania. Actually, you know what? Let's sell this guy some stuff. We have a lot of stuff, and we didn't actually get any of this stuff by cheating, I don't believe. We just bought and sold stuff. I'm gonna sell some white mushrooms. Oh no, wait. Yeah, we have white mushrooms. What can we sell? Golden pomegranate for $25,000. We're gonna sell that. Now we have enough money for our gallivanting around the globe. Good day, comrade. Excuse me, I mean, good day, honored visitor. Old habits die hard. I am Natalia, the chief guide at this castle of the historical tyrant and liberator, Vlad the Great, also known as the Impaler. Please be disabused of the notion that this Vlad had anything to do with vampires or other such superstitious nonsense of the sort I am informed has brought you here. I subscribe to Wall Street. This is the best dialogue in the game. I subscribe to Wall Street Journal. Perhaps you could help me with strange formula it always mentions. What does buy low, sell high signify? It must be some kind of capitalist magic formula. And then Pompey, this guy's probably not going to tell us anything. Yeah. Like, he remembered that there were numbers divisible by 3, but not what they were. That's the kind of puzzles this game gives you. Math puzzles. Let's go back to the domains. Magic domains. Actually, do we need anything in the lab, in the workshop? So now we got the second level air. Got the second level air code word. So maybe we can do something with that. Let me look up this spell guide. So basically the spell component lists were all done as a form of copy protection in the manual and as like an additional type of like it was an additional like layer of puzzle solving or something. So these characters give you cryptic hints. And cryptic hints are supposed to lead you to figure out the numbers for certain formulas. But the formulas also don't work until certain points in the game when certain flags have been flipped in the code. So you could get it correct. You could get it absolutely correct, guess correctly, and die instantly, because that's what happens when you fail to mix a spell. So you would get you would get screwed over anyway, because the game was just kind of broken. Also, these puzzles are not particularly well written. So we're gonna have a quick look here and see if we can do anything with air level 2. We can do Icy Storm. I don't really give a crap about that. We can do Magic Shield. Again, it's not Dispel, so we're not really concerned with that. We can do Wall of Air, which isn't very useful. Let's see. What else? What else? We can do Repel Heat and Repel Cold, which also, because we're invincible, we don't really have to worry about. They're probably also not very effective. We can do Dust Devil, which isn't effective even against us. Clear Skies. Clear Skies might be useful. And then we can do Illusion, which will summon one of those ghost monsters. And the ghost monsters are also not very good. So I think we're good without doing anything with the new air word that we got. So let's go to the domain of water. Pretty much the hardest domain that we can enter, and with the most inappropriate music. Let me make sure this music is should be a little lower. A little lower. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so now we can fight these guys like this, and they push us back, and then we'll probably get knocked into the instant death pits, or we can just dispel them. There's a bunch of air monsters underwater as well. We'll probably see some fire spells cast by the wizard here. Let's also... We've frozen our health, but let's crank it up to 500 so that we're not in as much danger of instantly dying. And then we gotta walk around this pit. I don't remember the instant death pits being here or being as prevalent last time I did the water domain, but things change. Okay, got him. We can walk through this mud. Alright, there we go. Got him. Got him. Let's find this wizard. Oh, I was looking at the wrong space on the map. No wonder I couldn't find where I was. Look at me being a dummy again. Get that guy. Just need to check one thing real quick over here. Quick check just to make sure I'm on the right track here. Alright. Whoa, spell. Okay. Hey, we could target that guy. Let's get him. Yeah, got him. It's kind of weird that, like, in the main game, you can heavily abuse the mechanics to craft spells, and there's a lot of different spells you can craft, but most of them are almost useless. Like, if we can't switch to Dragonfire, but Dragonfire is like the second level fire spell. So you'd figure it would be a pretty good attack spell, but it's almost completely useless. It does almost no damage. It takes 7 or 8 hits from Dragonfire to kill one of these ghost monsters. It takes more hits from the Dragonfire spell than more casts of the Dragonfire spell than it does to hit them with your sword. You can just take your sword out and fight, and that'll actually kill him faster. Yeah, just like that. And you can see that like the enemy wizard will summon them faster than you can kill them until you get rid of them. He's using a magic bow and a magic sword. I think that like PC-88 looking effect on the edges of the screen is like a mind attack spell or something, maybe? Yeah, some of these spells, like his magic sword took like 4 or 5 dispel spells, and the dispel magic is supposed to like, it's supposed to be much more powerful than the spells that it dispels. Whoa, what was that? That was some cool stuff. Yeah, he also has, I think, probably like 800 health. Oh, he might push me into that pit. No, he's dead. He's dead. Got him. Lounge Wizard is dead. Alright, now we gotta see if there's a special item on this floor. Which will be in one of the big chests, if there are any. Oh yeah, there's a big chest and 8 small chests. Yeah, it's gonna be a good haul. This is good music. This is the Fat Man, if I'm not mistaken. A very prolific MIDI composer. Okay, yeah, I see 2 treasures down. I see 1 treasure up. Get rid of all of the monsters first, I think. So we'll clear out these upper treasures first. Got 'em. Like these little red vials that we're picking up, actually, those contain spell ingredients, but they're usually only the most plentiful, like powders and jewels and stones. The like ones that you have to add like 11. Oh hey, what's up, Macaw? Come for some spell force, some super cheating spell force, so we can power through it without playing the same stage. We'd be back on air stage number 2. Just like, and like tedious trading game would be most of it. Yeah, Waterworld, the jazz Waterworld. Also, once you get poisoned, it's permanent. I discovered. And like the poison would generate you like instantaneously. You can probably see like, oh, it's not ticking. The poison. Oh, there it was. 32 points of damage from poison. Every tick. 32 points of damage from the regular enemies poisoning you. Alright, got him. Alright. Let's clean up these treasure chests and get the heck out of here. I think you can also soft lock the game if you don't collect all the treasures before you leave. If you kill the wizard first, because like your mentor will be like, you can't go back there because the real wizard's back. Oh man, the wizard in this is like what's his name? I already forgot the name of the guy from 3 Ninjas. Kick Back, who like shows up and attacks you in your training stage. I want to say Pat Moriarty, but I know it's not Pat Moriarty. Alright, 1 more treasure, and then we'll be done with the water stage. I think think this is water stage 4, or this is water stage 2. Victor Wong, yeah. He's like the English / magic domain Victor Wong. He messes with you during your training. Alright. Inside a chest you found a dissolving gold leaf on which these words are traced. The second volume of the Llama's Wisdom offers a key to discovering 2 elemental conjurations. Very good, you've defeated 2 simulacrums. That leaves only 2 more to go. Keep up the good work. And now let's unfreeze our health and dispel magic copies. I bet this drives you nuts, Macaw. Seeing all the cheating going on. But I will leave the legitimate playthrough for you, so someday you can play through this, play it legitimately. I need to see if... Okay, we have the 4 elemental words of power. Book of Llama's Wisdom. I'll go back to Terra after we do some more magic domains. Earth and Fire, we'll do them in kind of reverse difficulty order. Crank our health up to 500 so we don't die in one hit from some... Oh no! Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. It was frozen from the wizard casting Earthquake. I assume he's gonna do that frequently. Dispel. We want to dispel these guys, yeah. A 1 effective spell. And yeah, to anyone playing this game, like, just buy all the components for Dispel and use that exclusively, because it's the best spell. And you would normally use Heal as well. Oh, he's casting Firewall repeatedly. It's possible that could soft lock us. Or prevent us getting some of the treasure. Also, the firewalls come out instantly, so... Oh, there's instant death pits here now. I don't think those were there in Fire World 1 and 2. Oh, it's dark. We don't have the magic word necessary to fix that yet, so that's a spell we cannot defend against. I know this because I've got the spell list on my left-hand monitor here. Make Light, which I believe is the counter to that spell, is a level 2 ethereal spell or a level 2 mind spell. I forget which. Oh, permanent poison. Undead are good at that. I think the wizard's over here to the right somewhere. I need to get these chests first. I'll get owned. Alright. Oh, let's go. Oh, come on. Yeah, let's get him. Where is he? I hope that's not the wizard in the top left. Oh, no, I see a spell coming from the right. So he could be down... Oh, yeah, I think he's down. Yeah, that's gotta be him. I see his spells. Let's go get him. Let's get him. Let's get him. Oh, these fuckers. Oh, what's up? yellow wizard guy. Doesn't look a lot like a fire wizard to me. Yeah, you walk around randomly in an area with, like, instant death lava and pits. Yeah, that would have been game over right there. If we were playing legit. There's no way to protect against that other than dispelling the spell effect while it's in the air. Like this. You basically, like, you have to... Oh, maybe you can't. Maybe you can't do that for certain spells. You're supposed to be able to dispel the spell before it lands, and then it never takes effect, so you can use it as a defensive spell. Which is presumably why Dispel is on the defend list instead of the attack list. But apparently that doesn't work. Because you can't target it, so... Get this treasure. I think the only treasure it's necessary to get is the big boxes, because the big boxes are the ones with all the quest items in them. But we're not going to take any chances. We're going to get all the big boxes. Robert the Wizard is all about big boxes. Good lord, I'm going to have to put my glasses on to look at this friggin' map. Because it's brown on brown. It's like flashing. Okay, north, east, northwest, and southwest. Let's do the southwest one first, I guess. The disconnect between the, like horizontal movement moves you horizontally on the map. Up, right, down, left, diagonal movement moves you vertically on the map. And it's really, really confusing. Well, it is to me, anyway. Alright, let's go north. Go straight north from here. Up. Right. Right, and then there'll be one more dude to kill on the right-hand side, and there'll be a treasure... Oh, there's two treasures, like, up left. Yeah, one here, which is the big one. Oh, yeah! What's up, Fabulous? Thank you for the 2 months in a row subscription. It is a great time to be subscribed for all of you Spellcraft lovers, as I've put in the new Robert the Wizard with cape emote for subs. Northeast, and there's the dead wizard in the bottom right, and this should be the last enemy and the last treasure. So we're in good shape. Hell yeah! Fucking robe of enablement. Enabling me to stream shitty games like this. More. Oh, got him. Alright. I gotta take a close look at this map with my, like, magnifying glass. Make sure I don't dead-end myself here. Alright, we're good. We're gonna turn off our cheats and head back home. We got some fish hooks, some magnets, 22 fez caps. Like, if it's a broken bone or like a broken fuse, I don't know. Some light bulbs. Inside a chest, you found a ticker tape on which are embossed these words. Shar Adrazar offers sage advice on 4 second-level elemental terrain modifiers and a defensive spell. For defense, consult his advanced magical alchemy. For terrain, consult his other opus. The second volumes reveal all. 22 fez caps. 1 simulacrum remains. A bit more speed, Robert. I sense the Lord Wizards are about to end their council. You don't want to get caught unawares by a lord just yet. You wouldn't last but a few seconds in a fight against one of my peers. We're invincible. Garvin, or whatever your name is. Also, I'm sad that Robert cannot wear a fez cap in addition to his robe of enablement. When you look in the mirror, he's wearing a, like, jaunty fez right here. That would be perfect. See, we have no totems. I don't know what the freaking totem thing is. We have, like, all these stats and, like, equipment. And it's just entirely 100% linear. Like, what you get and when you get it and what you do with it. Also, the ticker tape that we received a minute ago is referring to the, like, adventure journal that came with the game, which is like magic spells and their formulas, and it's full of a bunch of false information so that you can't use it until you get to the point in the game where it tells you which section to look at. And so you have to, like, you can't read ahead. It's like the fake events in Choose Your Own Adventure books. Ah, the Earth domain. And immediately the game looks like it's locked up because it's getting this awful earthquake effect. Oh, let's freeze up our dragon flame here and see how effective it is against these goblins. It's basically just a really bad fart. Oh, it blew up the tree. Oh, we killed one. It's so bad. And this is pumped up all the way to the maximum with the extra, like, spell effects you can do. Okay, this is getting dangerous. They're pushing us towards that pit. Did we do the death domain in this? I think we did. I think we already did the death domain stuff. Right, we had to do the death domain to get the like, map and the other spells. Got him. Dispel is quite a bit more effective than Dragonfire, the, like, specialty spell of my own school that I have. Okay, where is that wizard? I bet he's straight north here. Generally, the Earth domain is the safest as long as you stay away from the pits. But there's pits in every level. We want to get rid of him as quickly as possible so he stops casting his infinite spells. Ooh, treasure. Look at this tiny little house. It's even smaller than the other one. That door comes up just to our knee. And now the house is gone, inundated under floodwaters. Ugh. Just, ugh. Chop, 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 chop. Take that, ZZ Top Wizard. Exciting, fast-paced combat. If we were playing legitimately, we would need to, like, occasionally spam the heal spell while we're fighting. But when you're playing with keyboard, it's just a matter of, like, mashing enter a few times. Fascinating. Alright. Okay, there's the chest. Old Robert getting that chest. Got it. You know what I haven't tested yet? I haven't tested if if Robert the Wizard works well with, ooh, fancy chest. Oh, and then look at the tiny little building. It's all dilapidated too. I haven't tested if Robert works with the instant smash hit M60 emotes. Frankerface's emotes. I think he should, probably. Maybe the left one. Apparently, when I created the M60 emotes, I ignored a Frankerface's rule that was you're supposed to put text on the wide emotes. Whoops. They approved it anyway. Oh yeah, let's get some stuff. Kill these stupid little goblins. Oh no, wait, these are orcs. These are like orcs, like out of shape cousin. Got him. You gotta wait around for like a couple minutes for the loot to spawn. It's not, you can't pick it up right away. I don't know why I even bother. We've got, after our most recent pomegranate sale, we've got like, I think like 10,000 of each component. So there's really no like use. Oh, look at how badly water generates you. That's like 30 damage per tick. That's crazy. Come on, get fucked. It's targeting some dude like off screen. That's what I get for mashing enter, I guess. Okay, one to the right. That. And there's one enemy that I missed. It was like standing inside a pit. He's standing inside a pit. Must be right next to it. Surely the game wouldn't make an enemy immune to its own instant death pits until they're like on screen or something. Oh, I guess we'll never know. He walked off of the pit. Just for that, let's lure him into a pit. Yeah! Woo! Raise the roof! Did it! Alright, yeah, let's go back home. Inside a chest, you found a theater ticket on which is written this message. If you would know the second elemental weapons, regard the wisdom of Ovnovsky. Consult the second volume of his oracles. Ah, finally you managed to eliminate the last of my simulacrums, and just in time. The Dreadlords have returned from council. Such valor as you've shown should not go unrewarded, however. I hereby grant you the title of Apprentice Wizard. We're finally an Apprentice Wizard. Congratulations, everyone. To spur you towards your next goal of becoming a journeyman wizard, I give you the second rank magic word of Ethereal College. Cosmos with a K. You may have sensed your life level increasing. It will continue to grow as you succeed with your lessons. Finally, I give you your first totem of your magic college. It's only a training totem. You'll have to earn more powerful totems on your own. You may experiment with your totem if you wish. Or you may refer to your book of magic instructions for more details. Now let us continue with your lessons. I imagine you're ready to move on to something more challenging for your next lesson. Now let me think. What? Oh, someone just touched my mind. Excuse me for a moment. We're about to be graced with a visit. I believe the Lord of the Earth Domain has something to say to you. Don't worry about your safety. You're quite all right as long as I am here. And here comes the gracious Lord now. Oh, Oh! Oh, look at this fucking dude! Holy shit! Oh, no. Wait, we gotta move the cursor out of the way. And fucking screenshot this shit. This goes in good faces. Where's Chubo when you need him? Oh, I have not seen this anywhere. I don't think anyone's played the game this far, except for that one guy on YouTube who gave up before the end. Oh man, good faces. Alright, what does this good face have to say? So, thou art the upstart Garwayan has convinced to join him. Thou art a foolish pup and should run home. Thy tail twixt thy legs ere we punish you. Fucking... Dude, look at this fucking dude! Sully from Uncharted. We like it not that thou hast visited our domains without our expressed permission. We lords have placed obelisks in our domains to generate conjured beings without end. If thou thinkst thyself so adept a wizard, destroy these obelisks if thou canst. We warn thee, mortal, provoke us no further. Return to thine own world and cease annoying the Council of Wizards. Farewell! So, the Wizard Council has done me a favor by preparing your next lesson. Seek out these generators and destroy them. It's like this guy was gonna put those generators there, but then they did it, and he's like, ah, that's cool. It's whatever, do that. Then destroy all the conjured beings the lords have summoned to guard their domains. Prove to the lords that you are indeed a great wizard. I shall sit back and relish the humiliation you cause my peers. Oh, and you will now have to use your own magic to reveal the contents of a domain. You should know the read map and revelation spells by now. Pretty sure I do. Let's take a look. I know water hose. What? Fire totem. What does the fire totem do? I don't get it. Also, we can't look at the... Can we? Fuck. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if we need to, like... I don't know if we're gonna need to, like... Fucking... Go double check that we have those spells or whatever. Let's talk to him. It amuses me greatly to see you abash the mighty lords. Continue, Robert, continue. Let us welcome the Earth Lord whenever he comes to visit. Fucking troll. Troll wizard. Oh, what's up? Talk to the druid. I think I should have stayed back in Cleveland. On second thought, nah. Whoop, no, shit. I didn't want to do that. It's the one place that, like, C takes you to the other place. Thou art progressing marvelously, kind sir. Thine actions hath made the Lord Wizards right wrathful. And stop thy silly gloating. Thou art good, but not great. Alright. Ah, I see you've acquired a totem. Have you tried it yet? From what I understand about such things... Good faces. From what I understand about such things, you'll be able to load your totem with multiple copies of one spell. Can be loaded with a spell from your elemental college of magic. The more powerful the spell, the fewer copies the totem will hold. I believe it will come in very handy during your combat training. Okay, so it's free spells that don't cost life force to cast, but you can only hold a certain number of them. Good faces. Oh man. We need to make Chubo a moderator of the Good Faces Twitter account. I believe the oval is supposed to represent something other than an egg or frog. One of the two, an egg or frog, but nothing else. Talk to Chinese archaeologists. I see that you have extended your knowledge to the second level of ethereal spells. I hope you were able to create the spells you located in the death domain. The Scroll of Thoth has given me a few clues which may help you create those spells. The scroll tells of 6 spells. One spell creates the magic map. Proportions are 2, 5, 9, and 14. Aspect for this spell is Third Eye. The other ingredients include stones, candles, and jewels. A second spell creates a powerful explosion to use against your enemies. Its proportions are 2, 5, 8, and 11. The aspect for this spell is Falling Birds. The other ingredients include stones, candles, and jewels. The last 4 spells all use the same formula, although the composition of aspects and other ingredients is unique to each. Each spell uses the proportions 2, 6, 9, and 12. The 4 spells affect the terrain of a domain. One spell creates a heavy vapor that blankets the domain. The aspect you use is Cat's Feet. No candles are needed. The second spell removes clouds from the sky. A Tower of Air aspect is required. Do not use powders in this spell. The third spell removes the light from the sky. Its complement brings us the light back. Oh, hey, we got it. We got the spell that can undo the confusion spell. Use Mad Dreams for the first and Lanterns for the second. Each spell uses 9 portions of a different ingredient. I trust my advice will help you. Yep, we're going to look that up in the spell book. Thanks, Game Facts. I'm working on excavating the rest of the skeleton of old T-Rex here. Look at this fucking skeleton. I didn't notice that before. That's Tyrannosaurus Rex, of course. I've got to move this duck-billed dinosaur aside before I get to the rest of Mr. T. It seems that T-Rex has something for you. I was digging out one of his arms yesterday when part of the hill collapsed. Clutched an old T-Rex's hand. I swear to heaven this is absolutely true. It was a petrified sword. Finding the sword was bad enough, but even worse was finding some writing on the stone blade. The serpent blade was written on it. I had no idea that dinosaurs could write, and in English too. Now, if I tried to tell my fellow paleontologists that I found an engraved weapon dating from the Cretaceous, I'd become a laughingstock. So you take it, mister. The stone sword is all yours. Thank you. Howdy, Pard. What'll it be today? This guy's in Alberta, Canada, by the way. All right. Keep studying. You may become a good wizard yet. The Lord Wizards have placed being generators in their domains. You should have no problem destroying them. Any spell that works against a physical spell, such as a magic sword, will affect a generator. She's saying, such as the spell magic sword, or a spell that works against magic sword? Because dispel works against magic sword. I wouldn't be surprised if it's based on Painted Black. I marvel at the remains of this lost city of the Incas. It survived the conquest of the Spanish intact. The spirits I serve tell me that powerful magic was lost when the Incas were destroyed. Did it say Gebberators? Oh. I thought I missed a hilarious misspelling. Generators. Do I have the proper Frankerface's emote for that? You'll find a most useful piece of armor in your travels. It is the Viking helm of Eric the Red. The helmet was lost by his son Leif on the sea voyage to Vinland. That means Wineland. If the helmet had not been lost, the Vikings would have conquered the Americas. Very good. Thank you, Navajo. Navajo. Here. Navajo. Oh man, Magician Son. Ah, the heavens bless us with your presence again, Magician Son. Authentic Japanese character here. Macaw, I hope you're enjoying this. Shall I tell you a pleasant story? Press Y, yes, N, no. I think she's saying that out loud. I choose to believe that. Yes, we want to hear a pleasant story. It is the story of the lady in the volcano. When I pressed Y, that's all she said, and then it took me to the menu. Great story. Thank you, Geisha. It was a powerful lady many years ago who wished to be a man. Very foolish of her, wasn't it, Magician Son? She asked all the wise men in Japan how she was to become a man. They scratched their heads and said they did not know. Jesus fucking Christ. A little bird spoke to the ambitious lady and told her to jump into the heart of Mount Fuji. The lady believed the bird and hurried to the top of the dead volcano. She jumped into the volcano and sprained her ankle. Wasn't she a silly woman, magician's son? She ran away to hide her disgrace. She did not look behind, or she would have seen the wonder she just caused. Where she fell, she cracked the rock. One of her servants looked into the crack and pulled this out. It is called the Mail of Protection, and I now give it to you. It will protect you in combat, magician's son. They say the ambitious lady is still alive. Perhaps this ancient Japanese armor will protect you from her. Many would be happy if the ambitious lady was no more. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. The dialogue in this game is so bad. Alright, Giza, Egypt. Allah has smiled upon me, Effendi. Effendi count, +1. I have discovered many interesting secrets of the ancients. Alas, that my endeavors on your behalf emptied my pocketbook. I have not been gifted with rich parents, Robert. Our character chose the wealth trait. My associates, lazy dogs that they are still en route with the tablet. Hey, what's up, Junk Mood? I expect them any time now. That's the same as he said before. Back again, I see. You fantasists never cease to amaze me with your bourgeois interests in the so-called supernatural. We have others of your kind in this country, trying to make this castle seem as if it were haunted. Sometimes I miss the old days. Soviet old days! We would have eliminated such decadent dreamers. Now, what can I do for you? Excuse me, comrade, friend, but we have discovered a strange inscription in the crypt of Vlad. Perhaps you can shed some light on it. The home of the least beast is the earth, and his number is 10. The homes of the lesser beasts are water and air, and their number is 28. The home of the great beast is the fire, and his number is 80. The home of the greater beast is the stars, and his number is 148. The home of the greatest beast is the mind itself, and his number is 164. What can this mean? What beasts are they talking about? That's probably spell formula instructions, but we're not gonna worry about the spell formula puzzles that involve this giant book that came with the game that was just a bunch of prose as copy protection. This excavation business is a bit tougher than I expected. Hard on the hands, you know. We've been having some accidents lately. We found a worker drowned in an ancient dry well yesterday. You don't suppose, do you, that your meddling around with magic is upsetting someone? Talk to the English tourist. Pompeius Lacus left another scrawl, apparently meant to be seen by you. Roughly translated, it said, "The chosen one will receive new arms if he but visits his friends. The helmet awaits below. Well, I have nothing to give you. Perhaps some of your other associates will be of more assistance. Oh, and the scroll evaporated away as soon as I finished translating it. How very bizarre." Yeah, we don't need that, buddy. We can go. Let's talk to this druid again. I think I should have stayed back in Cleveland. On second thought, nah. Right. And in the Circle of Stones, we got some new stuff. Oh, look at that. Chainmail of Protection, Serpent Blade. We didn't get the new cap or scarab yet. We will. We will soon. Save. Also, to anyone who's joining us newly, we are cheating like fucking crazy. We took advantage of the trading mechanics in the game to make a ton of money early on, so we don't have to worry about travel costs. And we've also made ourselves invincible for every mission after like the third set. So let's see here. Do we have Cosmos? We don't have the second mind word. And now we're gonna do a little research here. We now have the second level ether spell word. So we're gonna see what we can make with this. Create vapor. Sounds useful. We do want Make Light. That is a spell that we definitely need. One of the most dangerous spells in the game is this darkness spell that acts like a confusion spell and makes your character wander around. You can't control them. They walk around aimlessly. So we want Make Light, which is going to be yellow liquid. Do we have yellow liquid? We have 76 yellow liquid. So we're going to need 2 yellow liquid because it's a second level spell. Make Light. We want 6 jewels. When you're mixing the spell initially, you have to get the ingredients exactly right. Otherwise, you will die instantly. We want 9 stones. Be careful when you click. If you click too aggressively, it'll automatically use one of the words at random, and you'll die instantly. Cosmos.
Cosmos.
Yes! You have created Make Light, an ethereal college terrain modifier spell. It temporarily intensifies the rays of the sun. When the spell is cast, it has 2 possible effects. Either the domain becomes blindingly bright, or a Make Dark spell is counteracted. Enemy beings and objects in a blindingly bright domain suffer damage from heat exhaustion. The spell is useful in all domains, and it has only, like, kind of limited usefulness. Then we're going to go to our spell book. I'm going to find it in here. Make Light. And we're just going to make like 8 copies of that. And then later we'll freeze that value. So let's save it here. We can use cheat 11 again. Good enough. Okay. There was one other spell that we wanted to make while we're here. One other ethereal level 2 spell that I heard about. Oh, we need Read Map also. So it's going to be Acorn. 2 acorns. 9 jewels. 5 candles. And 14 stones. The demo version of the popular Bush album from 1991. And Cosmos.
Cosmos.
Yes, you have created Read Map, an ethereal college personal modifier spell. It reveals the domain as seen from high overhead. This spell creates a small, detailed map of the domain, showing the location and number of enemy beings in the domain. This spell, once learned, is permanent. You never have to make additional copies of it. The spell can be used in all domains of the living. Can't have a map in the domains of the dead. It has 1 health point. We could destroy our Read Map spell pretty easily. It's like Lore Master, where you can cast fire on fire. Why do I... What? I have, like, extra... Oh, this is the stuff I'm not using. You automatically equip your best thing. We have a lesser wand for fire. But I want to look at our spell book, because I want to see... I want to make sure that I have the correct spells in my spell book. I see the notification that I have a follow from Dead808. Thank you. I don't see the notification popping up on my layout. I wonder if something has gotten messed up. We'll see. Maybe it's just taking a while. Magic Wings, Water Breath. Okay, yeah, you can't see your personal modifier spells anywhere in game. So, once you cast them, you better remember which ones you cast. So, we want this other one. Ah, there it is. Thank you, Dead808. I really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. Breaking this not so great game from the early 90s. Alright. Ether. We want Domino Mask. Yeah, what's up, Domino Mask? We got a lot of those. 6 jewels. Nope, I'm reading that wrong. I feel like an old man. Let's put my glasses back on. We want 8 jewels. 11 candles. And 5 stones.
Cosmos.
Nope. Alright. Time to explore the Death Domain. Whoop, that's too much. That might fuck the game up. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, we can't use spells here. That's right. Alright. Right. I remember Death Domain tactics now. Death Domain strats. You have no map. You can't cast spells. And you can't exit at any time. You have to get to the Stonehenge. Oh, another treasure chest. Shit about you. But there's almost always one big treasure chest in the Death Domain that you have to get. Per game phase. Oh yeah, mashing the button helps with that. I wonder if this game has joystick support. That would be really neat. I wonder if was this released on Amiga or anything like that? If it was released on Amiga, the Amiga version definitely has joystick support. It's like you need to use a combination of the joystick and the mouse to be a real Amiga game. Or like have people choose between using either the joystick or the mouse, but they have to use one. They can't use just keyboard. It's like Sony's requirement that games include the like move controls. I'm pretty sure there was like the Amiga homebrew police that would come arrest you if you didn't have mouse controls in your game at the most inappropriate moment. But Amiga was a platform dominated by artists, and number one, it shows, and number two, it's awesome. It's like, what if there was a platform where artists and musicians made all of the games, and it was Amiga? So we're gonna do vertical sweeps of this map because we can't see the treasure, and we don't want to ever have to come back here. I'm just gonna grab these little treasures each time. There's a lot of treasure here this time, though. Man, that's like 5 small boxes and a big box. Hopefully we get the mind level 2 word out of it. Yeah. I don't even remember killing a dude over here. But I guess we did. This should be good. Oh, look at that! More treasure. Death Domain is dope. Look at that little dude. Look at that dude in the fucking blood pool. He's like, woo, party time. Oh, there's a freaking fence. Come on, game, come on. Yeah. Get him. Get him. Get him. Oh, you back me up into a wall, you're all dead. I'm invincible for everything, to everything except pits. Pit traps are my bane. What is that zombie doing? Also, these enemies are invincible. This might be a soft lock. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, I got out. I got out. I escaped. I escaped from the inexplicably invulnerable enemy. To continue my walkabout. These tiny mausoleums and tiny, tiny graves. Found the Munchkin Cemetery. It's in hell. Alright, let's go. Oh, man. Whee! Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, more treasure. I seem to have planned this poorly because the exit's always in the upper right. This game consists of, as far as I can tell, it has 5 maps. There are only 5 maps. They're fixed maps. And all the stuff is always in the same place. I'm pretty sure there's only one big treasure chest here. Pretty sure there's only one. But, like, what if there was more than one? We'll have to double back. We'll cover the same ground twice. But yeah, Square Stonehenge. Hey, what's up, Malamute? Damn it! I can't figure out what is the correct pronunciation for your name. And I there's like, is it like I think it's a dog breed or something that's like Malamute? And that's how I always mispronounce it. But I apologize if I pronounce it incorrectly. Oh! Oh, well, that's a relief. Excellent. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go back to Square Stonehenge so that we can go back home and figure out why this spell failed. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I only had one copy of the domino mask in. I only had one aspect, and I needed 2. I had everything else correct. I was off by 1, and I died instantly. I'll bet programming in the wizard world is awful. You only get 1 chance to compile your code, and if it's wrong, you die and go to hell, and then you have to start all over again from the beginning. Right, let's turn off our... Whoops. Let's turn off our health and dispel magic. Well, we got all this stuff. Like 25 iPads that say 99 on them. Inside a chest, you find a pomegranate, plus a strange item, a broken tombstone on which is written, "Here lies Cosmos, he exploded." Stones, jewels, and candles added to falling birds. Because of vapors, stones, jewels, and powders added to cat's feet. Which under a clear sky, stones, jewels, and candles added to the tower of air. Was neither too dark, jewels, candles, and powders added to mad dreams, nor too light, jewels, stones, and powders added to lanterns. He should have read his map, candles, jewels, and stones added to third eye. We already know those spells, but that would be a huge hint. Basically, they're like, if you die trying to make a spell, you need a hint. So we'll give you the hint in a chest in the death domain. And then, like, you still have to do this, like, really obtuse interface to do it anyway. So we want Domino Mask. Where is Domino Mask? Domino Mask? And we want 2 of them. You have to do that. 2 domino masks. 8 jewels. Oops. Oh. That doesn't work. Pressing the number keys acts like pressing the arrow keys of the associated number. So 8 is up. 11 and 5 stones.
Cosmos.
Carl Sagan right there. You have created an explosion! An ethereal college attack spell. A powerful explosive force moves to attack the target. Cast a spell, select a target within range for it to attack. It attacks only once. Spell is useful in all domains. And I don't know how effective it is, but we're gonna find it. We're gonna add to it. We're gonna make like 11 of those. And then we'll save our game. Save the game. Cheat 13. Alright. Does our mentor say anything? This is the same thing he said earlier. We don't care about that. We're going to go to the magic domains. Alright. All 4 of them. Let's start with the hardest. I think probably air is the hardest because it has the most ridiculous narrow bridges. Alright. We've got 11 explosion spells. So we're going to search for 11. And then let's cast an explosion spell. Oh, yes. Excellent work, Fabulous. Okay, explosion doesn't do fucking anything. It sucks. It sucks. Oh, man. But let's do it anyway. Let's add it. Explosion. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at these explosions. They don't even hurt these guys. Oh, thank you for the follow, Bradley Russo. I gotta look over like 3 feet to my right to see names on my second monitor. I should fix that one of these days. Look at this! Look how useless explosion is! Now watch. Dispel. 1 dead. 2 dead. 3 dead. Folks, don't use anything but Dispel. Like, Explosion is the brand new spell we got, and it's 100% ineffective. Okay, we've got treasure on our map. We've got a treasure map. We're in good shape. Two hits. Spell kills him. I like that they're like saying like, oh, there's a monster generator in this domain. You gotta kill it. It's gonna be real dangerous. And like the simulacrum that you fought earlier were even more dangerous. Maybe we need to use explosion to destroy the generators. I need to make a proper Twitter account. It seems like everyone on Twitch has them. I don't have anything to twat about, though, so I don't know what I'd use it for. I guess just saying, like, stream's up. Got him. There's, like, random lightning coming out of those clouds to the north. Or, like, squint and figure out. Like, I suppose I could link... well, not link, or whatever you do. I could just tweet out my, when I go live on Twitch, on my, novelty account, Music to Poop to, at Musical Poops. I also think, like, my proper username has probably been taken, so it's gotta be, like, I'll have to pick, like, an additional word to put in there, like, the real Duke Donuts, or, like, the fake Duke Donuts. Okay, didn't miss. Oh, get him. Yeah, dispel. Alright. One of the biggest dangers on this stage is, oh, I got a chest just now. You couldn't see it because it was 100% obscured by other stuff. One of the biggest dangers here is that these little, like, cloud pillars can have, they can have instant death pits behind them. And you have to, I keep checking this map when I'm moving around, looking for the instant death indicators. Because otherwise I would just, like, I'd be walking along and I'd, like, walk behind a thing like this and I'd just die instantly. Which means we have to do the death domain again, and then we have to come back here and do this board over from scratch. So, trying to avoid it. Alright, so there's a dude. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, there's a dude to the right. I hope this isn't like... There's still one big chest. I guess we should do Earth next, and just in case it's like a plot thing where it's like you gotta do Earth, and then the Earth dude shows up and you gotta, like... I don't know, you gotta do that one in order, and then, like, somebody else shows up, like the air wizard or whatever. And what's strange is I think early on in the game it shows the Council of Wizards, and there's like 6 or 7 wizards there, which doesn't make sense because there's only 4 domains. But I don't know. Maybe they added new magic top level domains at some point, and so there's like, you know, there's the regular like earth, fire, air, water, ether, and mind, and then there's also like, you know, magic.biz and like like Starbucks coffee and Africa magic and that kind of stuff. So maybe that's their deal, is like they've been expanding the magic domains. Okay, there was no generator here. Wait, no. Wait, what? Oh, there it is. I wonder if we'll do the, like, victory dance again after we kill... Okay, so that is a reason... No, yes. Yeah. Okay, fucking spam this thing. Boom! Look at that, it's done. Dead. Wrecked it. Oh, we missed a treasure. Missed a treasure. It's probably not a good treasure, but I don't want to... You know what worries me? This fucking screen. Look at all the negative status effects that we haven't seen yet. Terror, hold, cuntal. I don't want to fucking deal with that shit. It sounds awful. Huh? Hey guys, did you see me? Did you see me get that treasure chest? Me neither. Found these spell mixing ingredients. Inside a chest, you find a validated parking ticket, on which is written, Breeza parking garage for the non-adept. Park your attacking ice storm at 3. Look at this. Look at this garbage. This is why I'm not bothering to fucking walk through all the bullshit clues they give you for spells, because look at this writing. Enjoy this writing for a minute while I go get another beer, because I'm gonna need it to deal with this. I'll be right back. Start with 9.5% alcohols. Turn it into candles and powders. Alright, let's go. A validated parking ticket on which is written, Breeza parking garage for the non-adept. Park your attacking ice storm at 3 teardrops next to powders, jewels, candles. Park your defensive shield at 3 Aegis, next to candles, powders, stones. Park your terrain dust devil at 3 Tower of Air, next to stones, jewels, powders. Park your illusion at 3 Nightmares, same as your dust devil. Your conjured illusion uses 1 less jewel. How clever thou thinkst thyself to be, mortal. The foolish air lord did not make the generator puissant enough. I'm not sure about the pronunciation of this word. If anyone has any suggestions, I will try them out. Puissant. Thy chances against the monsters waiting to rend thee to bits art slim. Give up now and leave us in peace. The Air Lord is irked at thee. That domain is now closed by the Lord's command. Seek adventure elsewhere. Okay, so this is exactly what I was hoping for, actually. Every time we complete a round of levels, once we complete all the boards each time around, we unlock a new good face. In this case, we're now onto the wizards, and the fucking wizards are gonna be great. Yes! Because they're so dumb. Look at that fucking idiot's face. Oh, yes. All right, what does he say? Yeah, he says the same thing. We're gonna go back to the magic domains. Yeah. Let's do Earth. We'll do the Earth domain. Because maybe that'll change it. Maybe that'll change the Lord face that we see. All right. Maybe it was that explosion doesn't work well on the illusions in the air domain. Maybe it only works on physical monsters. Oh, okay. Okay, this isn't too bad. How about undead? Okay. It's equally effective to dispel, except it doesn't work on illusions. Dispel works on everything. But we're gonna use this here because it's fun. Boom, look at that. It makes that, like, satisfying, like, wong sound. Which, like, it's using FM sound effects, even though it has digital sound and it's playing the music through an MPU 401. But let's blow up some trees or something. Oh, explosion might go through. Oh, yeah. Explosion's about as effective as the homing shot in Valis 2 on PC-88. Hey there, fantastic planet. But, it goes through obstacles. That makes it really good. By the way, Dispel is still the best spell because it also goes through obstacles. But hey, we've got some variety now. We can mess around with explosion. Oh, what's up? Oh, you're not affected by explosion. Look at this. We'll spam it with explosions. Look at how many explosions we've got going on. They just don't hit it at all. So normally we'd get fucking generated by this dude while we page through our spell list. But we're good now, because we're invincible. So, no need to worry. Let's get some treasure. Got some treasure. Boom. Oh, blew your head up, and you died underwater. Ooh. I wish I could go faster. I wonder if... I gotta see if I can set the typematic rate in DOSBox to make the keys repeat faster. Boom. Boom. Look at that. Womp. Yeah, that's pretty fun. It's a pretty good magic. Get a reasonable magic upgrade. Another spell that kills in 1 or 2 hits. Excited. Fucking magic is supposed to be the best part of this game. Or like, magic is the reason for this game's existence. Spellcraft. You're supposed to craft spells and like. Look at this shit. Blow up some trees. Doesn't even fucking... Oh! Did I... Oh, no. Yes! Oh, look at this. I can fucking spam any spell I want. Look how many arrows there are there. Yeah, how about fireballs? You guys like fireballs? All of my attack spells are free now, motherfuckers. What about lightning? Oh, who wants some fucking lightning? Oh, yeah, look at this. Guess what, though? These guys are immune to everything. Except number 1 spell. This spell. We're gonna fuck around with the rest of these attack spells, though, because fucking attack spells. Yeah, let's fucking hose some dudes down. Fucking hosers. Right. To the east. Just gotta be careful not to walk into these pits. They are not impressed by water hose. How about ice arrows? Ice arrows is a really good spam spell because it's auto homing. But look how much damage it does. It does like 0 damage. Unless it's hitting itself. No. Look at that! Look how many there are, and they're like not even killing one fucking orc. He's attacking the ice arrows before they hit him and killing them. Okay, so that's useless. Try fireball. Regular fireball. A regular fireball, maybe. It's got a really long cast time, though. You know it doesn't have a really long cast time? Fucking explosion. What's up? Oh yeah, dude, fucking explosion. Look how good explosion is compared to every other attack spell. Literally every other attack spell is just absolute trash compared to Explosion. An Explosion only works on corporeal enemies. It doesn't work on fucking illusions. Oh, there it is. Oh, we're gonna fucking... Let's fucking spam this thing. Look at all these explosions. Oh, dead. Your fucking obelisk sucks. Fucking eat your face. Yeah. Alright, what's next? Get some treasure. Get some motherfucking treasure. Also, there's probably like one enemy hiding. Yeah, he's still to the south. By the way, the exclamation of "eat your face" may seem a little weird. It came about when I was playing the Monster Hunter World game on PC, and I was a little excited. I was excited to be smashing a monster's face in. Oh, got him. And I was trying to say "eat shit," but also I wanted to say something about the fact that I was pounding his face in. So I just said that I said "eat your face." And my co-op partner got a little bit unnerved by it. It's okay though. He can handle it. Alright. Yeah, we did it! 17 fez hats, 10 face masks, 12 nuts, 12 ball sacks. Inside a chest you find a hand-wound phonograph playing a record on which a singer croons, "Solemn is a lovely word, it's very seldom ever heard. My fighting bow for you, 3A plus 2 plus 3 plus 3, has jewels, candles, and powders. I love my soups, especially chowders." This is a good song. I would like to hear someone record a version of this song. Revelation 3A plus... You know what? Hold on. I gotta screenshot this so that we can record this to the tune that's playing in the background at a later time. Okay. Oh, wait. Shit. I need to see my chat. I need to be able to see my chat still. Alright. What do we got? Revelation 3A plus 2 plus 4 plus 5 takes candles, jewels, and stones. And with my soup, I love some scones. So, mortal, thou hast managed to destroy the orc generator in my domain. I knew I should have made it stronger. No matter. More conjured beings await, and they shall surely destroy thee. Continue if thou darest. However, I like it not that ye wander my domain, so now I shut it tight in thy face. In thy face! Bother the other lords. Very good. Very good. Also, do we have the word solemn already? Was that the trigger to get the word solemn? Oh, earth. We already have all the earth spells we need. We got that really early on. Alright, water. My favorite soups are chowders. My favorite soups are chowders. Well, now that I know how memory works for the spells, and then basically, like, you only have to freeze the number 1 slot, I can rearrange my spells, and, like, I only have to have a few memory access points to do it. By the way, we haven't cast the water-breathing spell, so I want you to keep an eye on what our health is doing right now, and the fact that we're getting, like, ultimate generated. Look at this. Like, we're taking, like, 10 damage per tick, and then it's actually ticking faster than the usual tick rate. Plus, we take additional damage from enemies. Also, we should probably increase our health for this one. It would be very easy for us to... Oh, we're taking more damage. We're taking 29 damage per tick. actually. That's a decent amount. So underwater, what are we gonna face underwater? I think maybe we're gonna fight. Hey, K Price. Good to see you. I got a new spell. I got a new spell here. I'm a big fan of it. It is the explosion spell. When it hits, it has like a 50% chance of being an instant kill. I think it does variable damage, like from 1 to 50, and if it does 50 damage, it's an instant kill. It's pretty good though. It's got a new like sound and a new graphics, so I don't have to use Dispel constantly anymore. Oh, get him. Boom. Dead. We also got, we'll probably get to see it at the end of this this board. We'll see the Earth Wizard making his really dumb facial expression. I think that's going to be pretty damn good. Oh, yeah. I think one of the other viewers, Fabulous14, put together a Good Faces Twitter account on which you can get a preview of the Earth Wizard. I haven't checked it yet, but it is Twitter/GFacesTM. There you go. Yeah. We are definitely going to need to keep that updated. I think that is an excellent Twitter account. There's one dude in the upper right that we're going to have to deal with eventually. Ooh, big chest! Big chest. Satisfying loot. It's probably like a parking ticket or like somebody's soiled napkin that has a confusing rhyme written on it about like spaghetti and how many jewels and candles you need to eat spaghetti. Oh, we can't hurt this guy. We can't hurt this guy with this spell. We need this spell. Get him. Yeah, Dispel. Dispel is the best spell in the game. The spell and heal are the only spells you will need if you play this game legitimately, because they do all the damage to every enemy type. It's basically like a 50% chance to kill. Oh, we can, we've got this too. We've got Make Light. We can make light of the situation. End current search. Search for 8. Oops. Search for 8. Search for 6. And that's probably the one we're going to say. This is... Oh, wait. We need to add it. Make light. Oh, yeah. Look at this. This is supposed to hurt everything on the entire plane when we do this. And we're casting it, like, so many times. But it doesn't hurt these guys. They're immune to spells. Except for Dispel. And they're also immune to physical damage sometimes, and there's no way to tell. So, Dispel it is. Make Light doesn't seem to do anything, unfortunately. Except, like, make it generates jokes inappropriately soon after a tragic event. Let's go. I'm still like squinting to see exactly where I need to go in this map. I should wear my glasses. I had my glasses on for a reason, and it was exactly this. That tiny map in the lower left corner. This is like reverse Rocketeer DOS. Where like instead of seeing like a big overview of the action on the big main screen, and a like moment-to-moment action view in the tiny corner window. You see the overview that you actually need to know whether you're succeeding or not in the tiny window. Oh, right. We can't kill this thing directly with this spell, because Dispel doesn't do a lot of damage. But you know what we can do? We can spam the shit out of Explosion on this. Oh, look at that. Boom. Gone. Oh, but we can't hit this guy with explosions. We're gonna have to dispel him. Got him. Dead. Alright, there's treasure to the east. This fucking music. Oh, this music. It's actually pretty good, but it's just so inappropriate. I feel like they went to the Fat Man and they were like, hey, Fat Man, can we get like 6 tracks? And he was like, sure. What do you want? And they're like, whatever. We'll find a place for it. And he just sent them some like old demos he had lying around. He grabbed whatever tape had the MIDI on it on like his shelf and was just like, this is the one I wrote for you. Sorry for the nauseating camera work. It's just the way targeting works in this game. I can do a little bit to minimize it, but sometimes not very much. Oh, another big chest. Is this 2 big chests for this domain? So make water a pretty valuable domain. Visit my domain at bigchest.water. Let's turn this stuff off. Like, watch our health get fucking generated away instantly because we're underwater. It's just fucking gone. We've got all the big chests and I don't care to stick around. Ah, inside the chest you found 2 pomegranates, a barnacle-encrusted Viking helmet made of silver with horns of ivory. Around the brim of the helmet are runes that spell out the words, whosoever owneth. They're really putting the owneth on us now. Whosoever owneth this helmet shall rule new worlds. It shall defend thee in thy battles. Inside a chest you found a dissolving memo on which is written, you know Lakus or you wouldn't be here, but did you know that 2A 5J 8C 11P is not the same as 2A 6P 8J 12S? Great riddle, guys. 3 others that begin with 2A 6J continue with 9 and 12. 2 use 9C and 1 uses 9S, and 2 use 12P and 1 uses 12S. Since you are not adept in water, replace 2A with 3A. Use sauna, the almost forgotten high and low, absence, and jelly. That lazy water lord, fashioning so weak a being generator. Bah, I shall have words with that lord. I promise thee that the next domain shall be a tougher nut to crack. Thou canst never beat us, mortal. The water lord has given me permission to seal off the entry to the domain. Seek thy death elsewhere. Oh no. Fucking Earthman woo's getting mean. Cheek 16. Let's go. Let's take a look at ourselves in the mirror. Hey. We got the Viking helmet. That's good. Cap of defense. We've got 3 pomegranates now. Fucking yeah. Last domain. Fire. Fire. Fire has a cool theme, though. I like the fire. I like the fire domain theme. Okay, so we've got one big chest and a bunch of shit I don't care about. Get exploded. Oh, don't push me in that. This is like a... This reminds me of Philip Glass. Like Koyaanisqatsi or something. What an excellent film. I feel like someone is reproducing the content of Koyaanisqatsi on YouTube somewhere, but they're doing it with like XYZ, but it's or XY, but it's Z. Or X, but every time Y, Z format. But it's still just like very slowly increasing speed over the course of a long film that shows the collapse of society. I guess Koyaanisqatsi was the first all-star all-star video in that sense. Let's dispel this motherfucker. Oh, you like that? Yeah, I didn't think you did. How do we dispel this orc? Or that undead? It's weird. I think the spell was meant to work against magical creatures only, but they forgot to like make a flag for that. So they just made dispel work against everything. It's bizarre. Also, it's like 2:30 and I'm fucking actually having a lot of fun with this game now that it's not just banging my genitals against the wall. Look at this! Look at this fucking shit. All right. Can we kill these guys? Can we transform, turn to fire? Yeah, look at this. Let's see if we can make turn to fire. Oh yeah, look at that. We're on fire. We want 0. Yes. Results. Oh no. Oh, turn to fire doesn't last very long. I guess we're not gonna use that. Undead explosion. What spell might work better? Let's try lightning, maybe. I'm like... Yeah, like, lightning just doesn't even... Like, even if it gets out, it just doesn't hurt them. So lightning is useless. Water hose... Let's try ice arrows. Ice arrows is weird because we can, like... It, like, generates a bunch of arrows over time, and it has no casting time. It has 0 casting time. But it, like, doesn't do any damage. Now, let's just use explosion. Oh no, we're gonna have to use dispel. It's a shame. Let's try to dispel just this guy. We would have been generated, like, to pieces under normal circumstances here. Like, trying to... Like, we would have to normally kite these guys around in a big circle. Oh, yeah, we got him. This is good. We'd have to, like, kite them around in a big circle and fight them one at a time if we were playing this legit. Because otherwise they can generate through, like, your 350 health or whatever in... seconds. Less than seconds. Milliseconds? The other thing we could do is we could summon, like, a huge horde of our own orcs. and stuff. But I'm saving that until we get a little farther in the game and can summon, like, cool shit like dragons and stuff. Oh, this is the worst level. I don't remember to do fire first, because it's the hardest on the eyes. Like, I don't know if you can even see this, like, brown dot that's flashing on top of the brown terrain over here in the corner. Oh, that reset the mouse cursor position. But, like, that brown dot that's flashing, it represents this chest. That's what I'll be looking for right now. One big chest, so we're looking for 4 chests. There's one to the east. There's one to the east. Oh, it's the big chest. We don't have to look for any more chests. I see one. I see one, and we'll go get it. But we might need to not. We might not need to get the very last chest. It doesn't even hit. It doesn't even make, like, the impact sound. And, like, spam this spell as much as we want. Oh, can we just chop this guy? Oh, yeah, we can just chop those guys. We don't have to switch to the spell, even. Boom. Yeah, got him. Good smooth scrolling here. Alright. Yeah, so after we do the generators quest, we might get the option to actually go fight the wizards themselves, and that's what I'd like to see. I want to see more wizard faces. Good spell targeting. Alright, got him. Once the spell hits, it's pretty good. Oh yeah, let's get this guy. Mash our attack button. The attacks in this game are a little strange. For anyone who hasn't seen the earlier sessions. So the way attacking in this game works is to use your sword, to use your melee attack, you hold down the button. But, like, you press the button, and your guy goes into attack stance. So, like, we press the button, and he, like, attacks really slowly. But then what we can do is we can mash the button, and he'll reset his attack animation and go back to the beginning of the attack animation, so we can attack faster that way. It's still not a very good system, but it's something. Alright, we're good to go. We're going to go back. 16 Fez hats, 15 iPads. Bunch of junk. Inside a chest you found a golden pomegranate. My grudging, very grudging admiration to thee, mortal. Thou hast destroyed our conjured being generators. Of course, we made the generators weak on purpose. Yes, to test thy skills, to determine if thou art indeed a threat. We shall not make the same mistake twice. Once more, we protect our lands with conjured being generators. Thy increase in strength doth not impress us. Our generators will destroy thee. Work thou as strong as a great lord. We're invincible, motherfucker. It hath occurred to me that thou hast become too familiar with our battle domains. That oversight shall be cured. And tell thy friend, David Greenbrier, who's that I shall pluck out his heart and eat it when we lords return to conquer thy mundane world. Your life force continues to grow, Robert, as does your physical prowess. I am well pleased with the progress you have exhibited. Once more, the lords have prepared your next lesson. Seek out the being generators and destroy them, and destroy all the conjured beings in the 4 domains. I believe, as before, the proud Earth Lord will drop in from time to time to harass you. It is all mere bluff. Don't be too concerned at what he says. These next generators will be much more difficult to destroy. Be prepared. Good luck, Robert. So this is the game. This is the loop. Is we just go fucking do the same shit over and over and over again on like the same 4 maps. And then after we do 4, we go back to Earth. The air around these big old stones has been crackling with electricity for several days. Really spooky, man. So what's up? Oh, this is the... wait, is this Druid? I can sense a word coming to me. Yes, I can sense it. It's almost here, right on the tip of my tongue. Nope, it's gone. Screw you. You may want to visit the domain associated with your College of Magic. I bet you'll find the word there. Very well. Very good. Thank you. Thou art progressing marvelously, kind sir. Thine actions hath made the Lord Wizards right wrathful, and stop thy silly gloating. Thou art good, but not great. I just had another premonition, Robert. It has something to do with a word. Yes, a magic word. Have you been to the domain that is associated with your College of Magic lately? Yes, I was just there. If you haven't, you'll want to go there soon. Of course, if you already know the new magic word, never mind. Premonitions can be deceiving. You know what, let's just go fucking do that so that they stop saying this. Enter the Circle of Stones. We saved it. We saved it. Let's go get our fucking magic word. We are a fire magic. What? What? What the fuck? What is this? This fucking guy. My lord warned me you would be coming, mortal. It will be my pleasure to destroy you for my master. I fucking screenshotted that. You fucking bet. Give you 2 seconds. This is going in the Discord. Oh, yes. Look at this fucking... I gotta get the text, too, because the text is fucking gold. Thy gangster. Oh, man. Look at this tiny machine gun. This is fucking... This is gold. This is fucking comedy gold. Oh, man. Oh, fucking Jesus. Sorry, I need to catch my breath here. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting fucking 40s gangster with a tiny Tommy gun speaking in oldie Englishy. Oh, that's it. That's all he says. Is just... Also, what the fuck? Why is it? Why is it squeaking like that? I apologize for the music. It'll be done in a second. Okay, I don't know why it's doing this. Oh, is there a fucking wizard here? There's a wizard. Oh. Dude, he's got a fucking rave spell. He fucking raved us out. Oh, is this a new map? Oh, it's a fucking new map. Look at that. They changed the fireboard after like 12 times here. Weep, 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 weep. Okay. There's like there's a monster generator and there's a fucking wizard here. So there's gonna be a ton of monsters. Look how fucking... Look at this fucking shit. There's just like this horde. I think we're gonna get a fire summon when we get to level 3. So I'm waiting for that, and then we're just gonna start spamming our own summons and let them like wander the map. And fucking kill shit. Oh yes! Yes! We need this. Oh, look at this guy! It's the fucking yellow wizard of fire, I guess. Oh, kill shit, kill shit. Oh, look at that. Fucking sword whirlwind. Fucking rave, yeah. Get him, get him, get him. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Yap that fool. Oh, with the fucking stone serpent sword or whatever we've got now. Like, mashing the attack button is so effective. Oh, look at that shit. But look at how many spells this dude casts. Fucking... Those are all, like, conjuration spells. He's down to the right. He's down right. Oh, I found you, motherfucker. Your stupid little fucking zombie isn't gonna stop me. Oh, chop your fucking dick off. Oh, get him. Eat your face. Gonna get you. Fucking dead. One dead fucking wizard. Let's go fucking explode some obelisks. Let's fucking explode that thing. Can I? Can't hit it. Can't hit it because it's in an inaccessible zone. Bonk. There's gotta be a button for, like, next target. Got him. Dude, if you clear 4 boards and you get a dumb fucking pixel art portrait, I will be so fucking happy with this game. Like, fucking... Oh, yeah, explode this shit. Get fucked. Get fucked, obelisk. I always thought the Washington Monument was kind of dumb anyway. Done. Got that goblin. Alright, that's the dead wizard. Oh, man. I'm so fucking happy about that gangster face. I can't stop. Like, I've got it on my left monitor right now, and I keep looking at it. It's the Earth Wizard, but he dressed up in a gangster costume to threaten you. Right? Is that what's going on? I can't fucking deal with it. Oh, Jesus. Fucking... How many fucking chests? 3 small chests. I guess we'll go for the small chests. Let's just walk through this lava. There's something gonna explode down here. Yeah, it's a zombie. I think we're gonna ignore the small chests. I'm pretty sure they only have, like, crap in them. So I don't need to do that. And it gets us out of here a lot faster. It saves all the, like, walking back and forth. Alright. Inside a chest, you found the title page of Dante's poem on which is written, Infernum. Oh, no! Oh, no! They did a, like... They did a fucking extra version of him. Oh man. There's so many copies of Paint open right now. Hey, what's up, Sinersha? Just in time to see the Earth Wizard after his crushing defeat at our hands. It's all fucked up. You are stronger than I expected. I shall not underestimate you the next time we meet. Farewell. As the wizard disappears, a note falls to the ground. To remove the white-hot river, Start with 3 needles. Then add 1 jewel, 3 candles, and 4 stones. Twice times 2 times 2 shall you multiply the control ingredients. The 3rd rank word of fire creates this spell. Congratulations, you drove the minion out of the domain. But I'm afraid you will face this minion again, and next time much better prepared. Aha, your life force grows even brighter now. You have absorbed some life from the minion you defeated. The lords have closed off the domain you just left. They have no sense of honor, these lords. Never mind. Your lessons will continue despite the restrictions the lords try to place on us. Yeah, let's go save it. Ba, ba, ba. Cheat 18. We are cheating like crazy, by the way. We've made ourselves invincible and given ourselves pretty much infinite spells of the ones that matter. Because this game is ridiculously unfair if you try to play it normally. But what have we got? We've got 3rd level fire, so we can do incinerate. We can do... Incinerate probably doesn't work very well, so we're going to ignore that for now. Flame web, that might be interesting. Let's see here, what else? Repel fire, which we don't need to worry about because we're invincible. Create and remove lava. Ah, that's what they were talking about. Remove lava, which is 8 jewels, 24 candles, and 32 stones. It requires an iron nail. Fiery Forge. Fiery Forge sounds like an interesting spell. Let's see if it'll allow us to make that spell. Red Ram's Horn has the aspect of that which it is not. Okay. And so we need 3 of these aspects, if I'm not mistaken. 11 jewels. 19 powders. And 27 stones. The follow-up to Bush's popular 90s album. No candles. And Infernum.
Infernum.
The fucking voice clips. Infernum. You created Fiery Forge, a Fire College transformation spell. It temporarily changes an enemy into an entity you control for the spell's duration. Select an enemy conjured being as the target. The innate instability of the spell makes the transformation haphazard, and the altered object may or may not be useful to you. What? What? What does that even do? We're gonna use it. We're gonna make a lot of them. Like 7 should be enough. Alright, what else? Oh, yes! 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 I don't know if Macaw is still around, but this is what we've been waiting for. We need blue marbles. Yes. The Scales of Justice. And we need 40 jewels. $12 powders. Oh man, are there blue marbles in Riven? The puzzles in the later Myst games make me just like space out immediately. I'm like, fuck, I'm along for the ride. I don't know what's going on. It makes them spoiler proof though. Like I could watch a walkthrough of it like 25 times and just not know what was going on. All I remember is that frogs look like messed up or something. Okay, 40? 40 jewels, 12 powders, 25 candles, and level 3 fire.
Infernum.
You have created a dragon, the Fire College Conjuration spell. It brings a dragon from the dimension it inhabits into the domain. When the dragon appears, it flies over the domain, using its flaming breath and fire magics to attack until it expires or is destroyed. The dragon uses more powerful magic at the highest potency level. The spell can be used in all domains except water. Elasticity jewels good, powder's excellent, candles good, stones good. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to modify our Dagron spell. Every time I hear Dagron, it makes me think of Pirates of Darkwater, in which that's what the flying mounts they used were called. Oh, look at that, 120 health points. It's got like a third of our health already. And it does as much damage as an explosion spell, but has higher attack strength. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. What we want to do is we're going to save the game. Cheat. 19. We're going to save the game, and what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade our dragon spell. When I find it. Yeah, oh, look at that. So we're going to modify this. Well, first, let's do like 6. So we can have the original spell. We'll have it 6 times. We're going to modify it. I don't remember what the elasticity report said, but I think we should be good adding like a little over 20% to each of these, right? Sure. Let's try that.
Infernum.
Oh yeah, look at that. Duration's 45. Maximum damage is 60. Attack strength is 40. This is actually starting to get like... Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Wait, no. Look at that. It's like slightly better. Just a little bit better. But let's modify it even further. Let's go another 10% on the jewels. 5 candles. Can we add some stones to it? Do you think it'll just, like, fuck it all up?
Infernum.
Yep, look at that, we're dead. It doesn't actually kill you when you're modifying a spell, though, for whatever reason. Let's see if we can go up to 60 jewels.
Infernum.
Nope. 55 jewels.
Infernum.
Nope. 53 jewels. This is a good
Infernum.
system. Oh, you want a screenshot of the dude on fire? What did we say? 53?
Infernum.
It is on the Discord. 51?
Infernum.
Nope. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Is this bugged? Is this bugged if I just cast Infernum now?
Infernum.
No, it worked. I guess we just I just naturally guessed the correct maximum jewels. Oh, thank you for the follow, Park Too Dark. Hope you're enjoying the spell mixing shenanigans. Let's remove that extra one. So let's see if we can add stones to this. Can we just be like, hey, put some stones in here?
Infernum.
That reduced the duration, but it increased the health points by a lot. It increased the defense strength and reduced the appearance delay. That's good. We want that. Can we add some... whatever that was? Oh, more duration. Oh, this is getting good. Stuff's getting good.
Infernum.
55 duration. It's gonna last for like a minute. Yeah. Let's get rid of these garbage versions of the spell. I'm gonna keep the original version around, just because it makes a big difference. Alright, let's see. Can we add some candles?
Infernum.
Okay, that brought the duration back down again, but increased the maximum damage. Oh, we're getting somewhere now. Okay, I think this is a good dragon. This is a good dragon. This is not a bad dragon. So we're gonna keep that good dragon and save it. Cheat 20. And for any newcomers, we are cheating like fucking crazy, because this game is completely unbalanced. I'm gonna go to Terra to get some hints and talk to the horrible racist caricatures that we have on Earth. I can sense a word coming to me. Yes, I can sense it. It's almost there, right on the tip of my tongue. Nope, it's gone. You may want to visit the domain associated with your College of Magic. I'll bet you find the word there. We already did that, so... I'm guessing that each of these people... Thou art progressing marvelously, kind sir. Thine actions hath made the Lord Wizards right wrathful, and stop thy silly gloating. Thou art good, but not great. I just had another premonition, Robert. It has something to do with a word. Yes, a magic word. Have you been to the domain that is associated with your College of Magic lately? If you haven't, you'll want to go there soon. Of course, if you already know the new magic word, never mind. Premonitions can be deceiving. Okay, so that's why they put that in there like that. Let's sell her some pomegranates. Let's see how much money... would you be upset if I told you to take a powder? That was another joke. I specialize in powders, remember? My researches are concentrated in the Air College of Magic. I can always use any such aspects that you can spare. She sells some junk, but we're gonna sell her some pomegranates. Look at this. We're gonna sell her $55,000 worth of pomegranates. What? You may sell up to one. Yes. 3. All that pomegranate money. Let's leave. I believe the oval is supposed to represent something other than an egg or frog. I do not know what it could be, however. Oh, by the way, oh, that's odd. Must have expired. I was going to say, Synertia, if you still had the subscription, Robert the Wizard, when in his robe of enablement, is available as an emote now. You have the Scarab of Nefertiti. I would give much to own it. I know it is bonded to you until you find a more potent magic protector. I believe I can help you, however. The Scroll of Thoth mentions an amulet of the evil eye. It says the amulet may yet be found in a mountain fortress. The fortress is somewhere in Europe. Good luck. I wonder if it's the Transylvania fortress with the communist caricature in it. Glad you made it back, partner. Something really weird happened to me. I want to catch that guy's... Did I catch it? Did I catch it? Whoops. I don't need Bing. Alright. What are we doing here? Talk to me. Between you and me, partner, I think something very strange is going on around here. Last night I had a dream, or nightmare, depending on your point of view. Old T-Rex here spoke to me. And here's what he said, exactly as I remember it. Go to your own domain, Robert, to learn the 3rd level word of your college. Oh, nightmare writing. Jesus. No. Oh, no. That's you, isn't it? Well, I guess T-Rex wants you to go to your domain, whatever that is. I'm as confused as you, paleontologist. Keep studying, you may become a good wizard yet. Found another Toltec inscription. I can't decipher it yet. Come back later. Machu Picchu, Peru. Let's talk to the Navajo here. I've studied the Incas and know some of their great magic, but the power of magic is mostly gone from this place. But someday the magic will return. You are the key, traveler. I'm studying the ways of the ancient Incas. When I have contacted their gods, I shall be able to help you more. Welcome back, magician-san. I have some tea prepared. Rest comfortably in my house. I have another amusing story if you would care to hear it. Would it amuse you to listen? Press Y, yes, and no. Yes. It is the story of the lady in the typhoon. I wonder if this is going to be another horribly sexist story like the last one was. The story again involves the ambitious lady who wished to become a man. She was willing to go to any length to fulfill her desire. But first, she wanted her revenge on a certain little bird who fooled her. She told her servants to kill all the birds in Japan. Before the terrible deed could be done, the cunning bird appeared to the lady and taunted her. "I am the one you seek, ambitious lady," he said. "But only you can kill me. If you succeed, you shall become a man." The lady, desiring manhood above all else, chased the little bird. Always the little bird stayed ahead of her, laughing as she hobbled after him. She broke her ankle in the previous story. The lady realized she could not catch the bird, and so she lifted her angry voice to the heavens. "Let me catch that taunting bird," she said, "and you can have me, you gods of the heavens." The gods heard her and sent a terrible typhoon across the land. The lady was lifted up by the winds, and she and the bird flew higher and higher. And then they were both gone. No one ever saw them again. Some say the lady caught the bird and became a man. Some say she is still high in the sky seeking her desire. Be careful if you meet her, magician-san, for she is still terribly ambitious. Allah has smiled upon me, Effendi. Effendi counter +1. I have discovered many interesting secrets of the ancients. Alas, that my endeavors on your behalf emptied my pocketbook. I have not been gifted with rich parents, Robert. The tablet has arrived, and I know what it says. Amun-Re's wife, Queen Hatshepsut, dabbled in the mystic arts. She discovered some very helpful spell information. Did I mention that the cost to purchase the tablet was greater than I expected? For a simple fee of 5,000 American dollars, I can reveal secrets of the Arcane College of the Mind to you. Press Y, yes, and no. I like to think that they're saying that to you. Out loud. Yelling it, in fact. Yes, I know, Effendi, you already gave me the money. Alas, this poor country, a man can do... Wait, what? Yes, I know, Effendi, you already gave me the money. Alas, in this poor country, a man must do what he can to make a living. I have many expenses. All right, I promise to give you the information, and I never lie. There are 5 spells. Prepare to write these notes down. The first spell allows you to attack your foe with the power of the mind alone. It is a great power. It is a spell of great power and many uses. As this is a spell of the Mind College, you must start with 2 aspects of Mad Dreams because it is a spell of the 2nd order. Those aspects add 3 more jewels and 3 more candles and yet 3 more powders. The second spell projects a defensive shield of mental power. It guards you against the non-physical. If you know the formula for one shield, you can make this one as well, if you use the Mind College word. The next 2 spells use the same ratio of ingredients, although the exact mix is different for each, and each requires its unique aspect. The aspect of benefice of nature is known to cure the mind as well as the body, or so the text says. To detect the invisible around you, use the aspect of the 3rd eye. Each of these 2 spells requires 2 aspects and ingredients of jewels, candles, and stones in the ratio of 5 to 9 to 14. For each spell, the ingredients that correspond to the numbers are different. The last spell puzzles me. It's the most specific, and yet it does not fit the normal pattern of spellmaking as I understand it. I will read the text exactly. To remove the one I hate most, take 2 falling birds, add 5 slaves, 90 pinpricks, and 1.5 rage. If you succeed, you are a greater wizard than I am. The text names you differently, Effendi. That is the end of the tablet. I hope the information helps you. Thanks. Oh, we should see if this guy sells blue marbles. He doesn't. Oh, Transylvania, Romania. Ah, back again, I see. You fantasists never cease to amaze me with your bourgeois interests in the so-called supernatural. We have others of your kind in this country, trying to make this castle seem as if it were haunted. Sometimes I miss the old days. We would have eliminated such decadent dreamers. Now, what can I do for you? You are looking for the Amulet of the Evil Eye. Yes, I have it. We are mass-producing copies for the tourists. I suppose I could let you have it, friend. I'll let you have it at rock-bottom price. Only $2,000. Agreed? Yes. You are a shrewd man of business. I swear the amulet is the real thing. Do you sell blue marbles? No. Yes, when we systematically murdered intellectuals. Last night I had the most unusual dream. I was present here in Pompeii when Vesuvius buried the city. A Roman patrician took my arm and introduced himself as Pompeius Lacus. I immediately forgot about the hot ash raining down on me. Tell the Chosen One, Lacus said, that the great combat is soon to begin. The death of a true wizard, minion, or lord causes great changes in Terra. The Chosen One should visit all his friends whenever a true wizard dies, he concluded. Then Lacus disappeared and I woke up and found myself covered with a fine volcanic ash. Rather an unsettling experience, I must say. Well, I suppose I'll be seeing you more often as you remove these minion chaps. Good luck, old bean. Blue marble. Give me fucking marbles. Alright, screw you. We're going back to Stonehenge. He just says the same thing. Enter the Circle of Stones. We're going to go back to our workshop. I'm pretty sure we don't have level 2 mind spells yet. G20. Yeah, we don't have level 2 mind. And we got Amulet of the Evil Eye. Oh, we should give the Scarab of Nefertiti to the Chinese archaeologist. Ah, you found the Amulet of the Evil Eye. It is not nearly as beautiful as the Scarab of Nefertiti. Would you consider selling me the Scarab? Yes. I believe the Scarab is the object in the mouth of the Great Serpent. Thank you. Here's your reward of 25,000 American dollars for the beautiful Scarab. And it tells you in the manual that once you find an upgrade, it's useless to keep old equipment, so that's good. To the magic domains. Let's do water first. Okay, we didn't get a really cool, like, crazy guy thing there. Oh! We gotta do the thing! Okay, first we're gonna search for... we're gonna end this search. We're gonna search for 7. And we're gonna see if we can cast Fiery Forge on one of these zombies. And what does it do? Okay, it just turns them into... Okay. Also, it said we can't use this spell in the water domain, and it was wrong. Fiery Forge. Yeah. Do we have any other transform spells we can use? We can turn to fire. Can we turn to fire and then attack? Oh, it cured poison, it looks like. I'm unsure what's going on here. Does she do anything? Alright. Fucking. Oh, we fucking can't use it here! Alright. Fuck these guys. I'm gonna explode everything because I accidentally went to the one domain where we can't summon the fucking dragons. Yeah, get exploded on, motherfuckers. Fucking Fat Man, folks. I'll be here all evening. Be here all week. Folks, all well drinks and house wine is half off until 6 p.m. Don't forget to tip your servers. I'm Robert the Piano Wizard, here on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Tuesdays, alternating weeks. There must be a key to target a different enemy. It's like cycle targets. When you're playing with keyboard only. I don't know what it is. I think in this game's music, only the plane of fire, only the fire domain has like kind of appropriate music because it's the like Philip Glass, Koyaanisqatsi type stuff. Oh, are these guys invincible? No, they're not. Oh, thank you for the cheer. 200 bits. Damn. Put that fucking tip jar up on the piano. I'm gonna use that to buy a martini. This is Robert's tip dance. I hope I get the level 2 mind word soon so I can do like mind blast attacks. Blow that guy up. Blow him up. There is one thing I'll say for this game. It handles a large number of sprites equally poorly to a small number. It doesn't get any worse when you start spamming attacks everywhere. And that's a good thing. That's good. They knew their scope. They knew what was important to them. They're like, should we make the quality of the sprites good? Nah. Should we make the mechanics consistent? The game fun? Nah. No, no, no. Those things aren't important. What is important? Lots of sprites. Racism. Sexism. Yeah, it's 3 a.m. What are you doing up, Wavila? Come on. I mean, this music is sex in musical form. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, or were you talking about the sexism inherent in this game? It's good. Oh shit, you got the chocolate donut! Dude, congrats! Chocolate donut badge. That's fine, it's 3 a.m. Get him. Also, you'll be happy to know that, it's like constantly spawning a string. I'm gonna have to use Dispel on these guys. They're spawning too quickly for me to kill normally. Kill them. And they're like flying over shit too. Are they